What's up, everybody? My name's Explosive Rampage, and I got a story for you guys today. It's a pretty quick one, and it happened when I was coming back from Atlanta this summer, flying to California. And it's a long story. I lived in Atlanta for the summer and came back to California to go back to school and all that stuff. But anyways, that's not really part of the story. So we had an early flight. We woke up at about 4 o'clock, packed everything. We had a bunch of stuff because we're moving houses pretty much. And we had to show up early, which we did, and we checked all that stuff in. And by the way, US Airways kind of sucks at checking stuff in. The new touchscreen things, that's fucking pissed me off. So that took us about an hour and a half, and one of our boxes was too heavy, so we had to unpack some stuff from that and do all that, blah blah blah. So in all this heat, me and my mom start bickering. You know that little stuff you get into with your parents. It's like, well, you should have done it this way, or listen to me. And we started getting into that, so tensions were already high. We finally get our bags checked in, go through security, and by that time we get to the terminal. We have about 10 minutes left. So I'm starving. I hadn't eaten in like 8 hours or so. So I go to look for some food, and my mom tells me to hurry up. So I go down about 50 yards, and there's a little kiosk with sandwiches and stuff like that. So I go to get a sandwich, and the lady tells me, oh, you can't pay for it with a debit card without ID in the airport. And I'm like, well, fuck this. So I go over to Starbucks, which is another 50 yards down the way, and I order a frappuccino, strawberry frappuccino with whipped cream. Nothing complicated. So between the time ordering and all that stuff, 15 minutes passes, and I'm not even paying attention to the time because I was pissed off. These people were fucking me in the ass, and I was just being patient. I didn't want to flip out, get TSA called on me. And after these 15 minutes, I finally got my drink and started walking back to my terminal. Meanwhile, not meanwhile, but as I get halfway there, I see my mom waving me down in the middle of the airport with many people walking by. It's the Atlanta airport, and just in case you don't know, that airport is one of the biggest international airports in the country. So there's a bunch of people walking by, and I just take off and start running because I knew, oh shit, the plane is gonna leave us. So I get to my mom, and she just holds her hand straight out and asks, what the fuck? Where the hell were you? And I almost dropped my Starbucks. I froze. I wasn't like scared or something. It was just like it hadn't hit me yet. And I looked out the window, saw that the plane wasn't there at the terminal, looked back at my mom, looked one more time to make sure, looked back at my mom, and she just said, let's go, grab the bags, we got a 4-hour wait. And she was pissed off because I just made us miss a flight for a Starbucks. I cracked up afterwards. It wasn't funny at the time, but me and my mom laughed about it. Luckily, we weren't in a rush to get back to California or anything. So yeah, that's my story for the day. I hope you enjoyed. Check out some of my other videos if you'd like, and have a nice day.
My plane standing by.